Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm sharing a little behind the scenes look at my art direction model on my years at Gobelins. And the whole purpose was the pre-production. So most of it is what I love, the character design, the backgrounds, and then a sort of magical story that could tie everything up in a cute animatic. We have the style frames, which is something that you're gonna show to represent how you want the animation to look like the final animation kinda. But that's why it's just like a beat, one of your strongest beat on your animatic, and then you will work on it to explore the colors, the style, everything. This was actually the first sketch I did that just brought me the idea and that created everything. So it was starting from this point that I knew how I wanted the characters also to interact and be. So we have the magical cat and the boy. And then I will just pass to the style frame version, adding the colors, adding all the whimsical tones. And then I started the character design of the boy. The boy, in my head, he had black hair, but then when we were creating the colors and just with the help of the teachers, I noticed how he needed to have more like this magical personality because he, well, knows how to make magic. So in a way, it was too basic. So we did change it, and I had to just maybe have really blonde white hair just for him to pop up. But I still like the black hair, so I don't know. I mean, I like both ways. We have the variations with the colors now and how I really didn't want line art in it. So yeah, I was also playing with the outfits, the expressions, the type of hairstyle. It's my favorite part, so I really enjoyed this. A quick turnaround. Even though I didn't animate it, it was important just to know the proportions of the character. And then his final model sheet where he already has a name and he has poses that give you clues into his personality, who he is, that sometimes he's been alone, that he is a hardworking student of magic, he knows how to use potions. So, and yeah, I think you give these clues into all the design, and I really love the pre-production stages. Then we have the cat, which is its own character because I knew he had to be like this whimsical, funny, deadpan serious, but also chaotic, cute face. I don't know how to explain it. I used my cat as inspiration because I honestly use him as inspiration for any sort of cat. And he was this fat boy, and his eyes were looking into your soul. So I wanted that to be transferred into the design of this magical cat. Taking in account that he's gonna be the teacher, he's the one who is showing the magic tricks, the magic book to the child. So I guess it's one of the most important ones. Some background tests, especially of the oven in the kitchen area, which is very important for the animatic. If you remember, when the food is flying around, it was part of the very whimsical moment. So I needed to see in my head how would the lighting will look like in that moment, the type of oven, the type of design behind the kitchen, panels, everything. Then we have some black and white story bits. It was to choose the ones you wanted to turn into style frames later on, and I chose these ones. But in the end, I did change some of the things, and I also ended up doing more for the color version, which you can see right now. Here's more of the bits, and I think you remember them from the animatic. Basically, this is how it will look like if I were to animate it fully and to, well, do all the production stage, the composition, the colors. This is what I want it to look like. A final background, also demonstration of the colors I want to use. And this was also the style frame for the kitchen area where all the magic is happening. Of course, in a different angle, but yeah, it also kept all the right things that I had in mind. The animation, the two characters, and their magical interaction. And then I just started building more of the world around the characters. Who were they gonna fight? They were magicians, they were professors, the cat was teaching the child. In this moment I was just having a lot of fun, so I will show you next the other character design I did, the change of outfit, and the last designs. And this is the last design. Let me know what you think about the animatic. Would you like seeing me make it fully into animation, color, exploring more of the world, and just adding more of my projects? That will be cool to share more with you on this type of long format, because in other social media I could just share the illustrations, but in here you can see more of the animatic and all the process and my thoughts behind it. So please like, comment, subscribe if you liked it, and see you until the next video.